Right, so hi Paul, you're the third ex-FETA student and Manchester Central player to be off to Australia. Are you excited about this opportunity?
Yeah, it's just something different. It's just a chance to go somewhere else you're not used to and different surroundings and go and have a go somewhere else and try and make a name for yourself.
Yeah. Do you know what the plan is when you get there? Do you know who you'll be playing for?
Yeah, I'll be playing, me and myself, I'm going on the Gold Coast to go and play a good level of football, but I'm playing with Chimera, they're called. But no, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's just, it's just different.
Yeah, that's great. And a question for you, Paul. So how do you feel about the players that have gone to Australia so far? Will it affect the team?
Well, listen, obviously it's good that some players that have represented us for Manchester Central this season have now gone on to other things. You know, hopefully great things for them. I think we'd like to stay in touch with them all, good lads like Paul, because you never know, they might come back and re-enter our club, or we'd like to keep tabs on what they're doing, you know, via YouTube or Twitter, and follow their progress really, because it's a really exciting opportunity for them. It just goes hand in hand with the fact that these lads all came through our academy at FETA, so we've known these lads when they're kind of 15 years of age, leaving high school, coming to us as an academy, and then, you know, 3-4 years down the line they're going off to Australia onto big things, so it's great to see.
Yeah. How do you think Paul, Josh and Luke will do in Australia?
It's interesting, isn't it? I think Paul's a mature lad, he'll probably do alright, but Luke and Josh, I'm not too sure. But listen, we've already seen pictures of them on Facebook and Twitter, and they look like they're having a great time, the weather looks good. I think they'll do well, because they're all good players. Paul won't mind me saying, they can play. Now I understand that a lot of lads go off trying to trial on these programmes who, to be honest, aren't good, can't play football, so they can't get to Australia, because once they get there they'd be sent home because they're not very good. These lads are talented. A lot of the lads we have at FETA in our academy, a lot of lads at Manchester Central are talented, so I think because they're good players, they'll flourish and do well.
Yeah. How do you think this pathway, it's one of the first pathways for players from FETA, going from FETA to Manchester Central and going off to do other things, how do you think that'll attract future players to FETA in the future?
Well, it's, to be honest, a good selling point, isn't it? You know, if you can say that at least 4 or 5 of your lads, because obviously we're not included here as well. Joe Reeves, you've missed off. Joe Reeves did the same process and went to America. Different pathway to America. It's more centred around football and education, whereas the Australian one's more work and football. But I think it does attract players to our academy. If you know that there's a viable option to come to us, train, stay in football, keep engaged in what we're doing, and then progress off to another country, I think it's a good selling point for our academy. You know, it is critical that the lads don't fall out of football like Paul. So if Paul falls out of football at 15, 16 years of age and doesn't join an academy, just goes gets a job in a pub, he ain't going to Australia now. So it's good that he joined our academy, stuck at it for 2 years, got his education, did very well for us in the academy at football. Lots of lads could follow this same pathway hopefully, and we'll help them, we'll do what we can.
Yeah. Another question for you, Paul. You played at FETA and you played for Manchester Central. Did you have any other football experiences that you can think back on, like when you were there maybe, or when you were younger?
When he was with us at FETA, yeah.
Well, just obviously playing mainly for the Macclesfield teams and stuff like that when I was at FETA, and playing in high leagues like the conference and stuff like that. It's just experienced, and then obviously myself got sent to a link club, Manchester Gregorians, and I ended up playing the first team there for about 3 years. So it's just different. It's just getting to obviously your level when you're at the conference and under 21s and stuff like that, and then try to get into open age and try to obviously get used to playing
I think the FA Youth Cup as well, you played in. I think we might be able to put it on the clip here. He scored a goal, didn't you, in the FA Youth Cup for us at the Moss Rose. So Paul played in a lot of different levels of football for us at FETA. You know, sometimes he's in a Tin Pot College game in the middle of a park somewhere, but it's all part of the enrichment. Then he's playing on the Moss Rose in Macclesfield in the FA Youth Cup game. He's played for Manchester Central on a stadium like this. So listen, while you're with us at our academy, you will experience lots of different levels of football with lots of different levels of players. Some aren't the best, some are fantastic. You know, you get your Elliot Rockers and your Jacks Kabugamons who come through FETA and have gone on to flourish in like a kind of Northern Premier League and stuff. And you get lads that maybe just come to FETA for a game of football. So Paul's had to compete and play with and against all them kind of lads, and he's done great for us. So it'll be interesting to see how he does in Australia. Hopefully we'll all get a flight one day over there and see how they're getting on.
Yeah. Have you spoke to Josh and Luke about how they're getting on so far? They've only been there a day, but
just
you plan to meet up with them?
The main thing they've told me about is how long it takes to get there and their travel, but no, they're just saying they're enjoying it. They've had the first training session. I know they're sat by a pool now, staying at someone's house, so
That'd be bad.
Yeah, good lifestyle.
They're enjoying it, so I'm looking forward to it. The same, really.
Yeah. One more question for you, Paul. Will the players be welcome back at Central in the future?
Well, I don't know. They're killing us, aren't they, halfway through a season when we're flying, and now we're just had our team ripped into. So look, they'll always be welcome back. There's always going to be a place for them. I hope that we don't, in a way, I hope we don't see them again. But in another sense, I hope we do. So look, they'll always be welcome back. We'll keep tabs on them. They'll keep tabs on us, and hopefully we'll see them again. But you know, it does make us proud to see that some young lads we had at the beginning have now gone off and are going to experience life in a different country. So we will try and do that as FETA, as an organisation, as a football academy. We will try and do that with as many young people as we can. We'll find the way. I know the ways that are there, the viable options. I know all the companies that sort them out and get them there. Some are great. Some are a bit tin pot, and you know, some lads are just throwing money down the drain. Now these lads have done well and it's worked out for them. So FETA will try now maybe to help a little bit more and help get the net a bit far and wider for more lads to go. Yeah.
Okay, thanks Paul.
Okay, good luck.
Thank you very much.
Good luck, Paul.
Thank you.
All the best, and play well today as well.
Keep us updated.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.